That nigga stole on you that fucking sock.
Hey, let's make a headshot. Man down, man down. Make a headshot. Man down, man down. Right
Best. I promise you none of these niggas gonna beat me. None of them. I'm gonna make an example out of Tio. That's the only thing I love. I promise they gonna be up.
This is honestly the most flawless from 123 all the way down to 114. Since then, he's had his shares of victories.
This fight is about more than just moving up in weight. Shakur Stevenson is stepping into unfamiliar territory, facing new physical demands and higher pressure. January 31st could mark a defining moment in his career as he tests himself against a dangerous opponent.
Fucked up. Work hard, sacrifices, discipline, time away from my family. How you gonna beat me? Ain't no way you can beat me that way, bro. Keep saying I'm the best. Because I don't want this shit more than me. I know it. I know it. I want this so bad. So bad. Shit easy, yeah.
Easy, man.
Easy.
Always easy, man.
You already know.
Always easy, man.
This supposed to be a sprint. This ain't no sprint.
No, it's a job.
Shakur Stevenson has changed his body and his mindset for this challenge. Training has been intense, focused, and demanding. At 140 pounds against Teofimo Lopez, every improvement he has made will be tested inside the ring.
Both legs, hit it for 3, we rested, we did 3 more. And we're trying to get that 1.0 meters per second, maximize our power. I had you at about 120, 125, but we're gonna add some reps and lighten the weight a little bit.
Two elite fighters are heading toward the same destination, but by very different paths. Shakur Stevenson relies on control, timing, and precision, while Teofimo Lopez brings speed and explosive power. When they meet, adaptation will decide the winner.
I almost missed that one. Which one? There it go. There it go. There it go. There it go. God damn. There it go, bro. He trying to run me into the wall. Y'all didn't see that? He's trying. Man, I performed. You know that. I told y'all what I was gonna do. I was gonna come out here and beat his ass every game. And look, he's thinking about.
Inside Shakur Stevenson's training camp, there is no comfort. Every drill, every sparring round, and every adjustment is designed for one goal. The upcoming fight with Teofimo Lopez is pushing him to a new level.
Flawless from 123 all the way down to 114. Since then, he's had his shares of victories. I think 135 was his top tier. 140, I think we just gotta wait and see. You know what I mean? And for him to even come up to do that, you know, I think he deserves his flowers for everyone else out there. You know, guys trying to go more down into the ranks of top 5, top 3, and eventually top 1 for pound.
But that ain't what you said, bro.
What'd I say?
I gotta remind you, you said basically I'm good at the lower weight classes. The only way that I'm going to be good is I fight at 126 pounds against guys like Inoue. But once I move up, you're gonna, well, I can't compete at this.
This matchup is not built on hype or loud talk. It is a serious test of skill, discipline, and composure. For Shakur Stevenson, this fight represents a chance to prove he belongs at a higher weight.
Yeah, I mean, smart money would be on the boxer, you know, Shakur Stevenson, winning the decision. But, you know, if Lopez can make this fight, you know, a lot tougher than expected, you know, and he's gonna have to exchange with Shakur. You know, he's a fast fighter. We don't know who's the quickest or fastest here. You have to give the speed edge to Shakur. But if Lopez can punch with this fast guy, make him a little bit cautious and a little bit leery of what's coming back, that serves him well. But Teofimo is one of the best conditioned fighters out there. If this fight goes late, you can expect him to be pushing forward round 9, 10, and 11 if it goes late.
Yeah, you know, a big question is always like what Teo is going to show up. And like when everyone's counted out Teo, it's actually been the times where he's like upset people, like against Lomachenko, against Josh Taylor, you know, fights to the level of his competition. And I've been thinking like, hey, you know, if we get the best version of Teo, like the Teo that showed up for those fights, does that Teo beat the best Shakur?
It would have, I mean, I think that's the only chance he got, is to really be his ultra self, you know, doing all the things that makes him Teofimo Lopez. The footwork could be a major advantage for him. You know, being able to get inside. You know, a lot of times he fights free. You know, he don't really have a style. He does what it takes. And he's a gutsy fighter. You know what I mean? Real gutsy. He's not going to be leery to take chances. He's a gambler in there. You know what I'm saying? So he's a live underdog, I would say. A live underdog, but if he's to win this fight, I think.
With elite guidance and hard sparring, Shakur Stevenson is refining every detail of his game. Speed, footwork, and decision-making are the main focus. The real question is how these skills will hold up at 140 pounds.
It's two dog fighters. You got two dog fighters that's coming in there to solidify themselves as the game changer. Teo's not gonna lay down. Shakur is not gonna lay down. It's gonna be skill versus skill. Teo's a very talented, skillful fighter. Shakur is a very extremely talented, skillful fighter. And yes, we're going to see a hell of a great chess match that night.
Yeah, I believe so. Now, I think in your earlier predictions, you felt like Shakur will be stopping Teo? Am I right?
Annihilation, decapitation. Is that what you're talking about? You going back to my comments? Yeah. I feel like Teo's a very dominant force, but I just think that the skills of Shakur Stevens is gonna overwhelm Teo. It's gonna overwhelm. Yeah. He's never seen this type of action before yet.
Now,
No disrespect. Okay. It's my little man, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, yo, it is what it is.
Looking at, the stats, the resumes, we see that, Teo has been at this high level for a long time. When it comes to Shakur Stevenson, his amateur record speaks for itself, but at the same time, not necessarily getting the notable names that people know in America. People are also saying that they're kind of discrediting Shakur's resume, saying he hasn't really fought anybody. Teofimo Lopez would be that first person. Do you feel like that could be something that, I don't know, it could be a lot closer than what people think?
I mean, listen, the fight's gonna be a lot closer than people think. We just blabbing our mouth and running off what we think our professional opinion is. These are two talented, great young fighters in here. You know what I'm saying? Teo's not gonna back down. Shakur's not gonna back down. We're gonna get an exciting 12-round fights or however long it should last. We're gonna have an exciting fight.
Teofimo Lopez has acknowledged Shakur Stevenson's talent at 135 pounds. However, he questions whether that same dominance will translate at 140. This fight will reveal how well Shakur can adapt to a stronger and bigger division.
I really might 12 vote Teofimo Lopez. People love talking about this resume that Teofimo Lopez has. Granted, it's a really good resume. He has guys like Lomachenko under his belt, Josh Taylor. But if I'm being honest, Josh Taylor played into what Teofimo Lopez wanted him to do so perfectly. Lomachenko, he lost that fight more than Teofimo won that fight, if I'm being honest. And against lower level competition, like a Steve Claggett, like a Jermaine Ortiz, like a Cambodia.
January 31st is not just another fight night. It is a test of patience, focus, and mental strength. One mistake, one opening, or one moment of hesitation could decide everything.
Still dangerous in the first 7 rounds, you know what I'm saying? First 8 rounds. So I think it's a good fight. I like the fight actually because of that. Teofimo got the explosive punching power on his side and good athleticism, and Shakur has a superior boxer IQ, good range, good distance. So it's great. It's good boxer versus good athlete at this point. So I like the fight. I don't say it's 50-50. I say it's 60-40 Shakur. But I like Teofimo's chances in this fight. You know what I'm saying? If Teofimo makes this a fight and comes out early and
a focused Teo was only unfocused for one fight his whole life, and that was George Kambosos, and that's the only fight I'll give y'all. No matter who Shakur fought, he's looked great against everybody. No matter it's the bums that y'all say he fights or the #1 guys in the division, Shakur Stevenson has dominated everybody. It's gonna be a sight to see. Shakur Stevenson on fight night is going to make fireworks happen, and I can't wait to see it. I've already gave my stance on this, but Shakur Stevenson it's just his time, and